Welcome to Club 33. The closer you think you look, the less you actually see. 14 February is the month of love, and today we are going to talk about that. Take your pens and notebooks, write something down, because the impartation will be great. I'm Ora, and I'm here to talk about numerology and astrology when it comes to finding love.
All right, I'm Richard Azuma, also here to talk about love, ways and means you can find your partner and have a good partner in life or wife in your life. So be expecting.
With all this being said, let me introduce this video to you, and after that, we dive into it.
Dear God, if Martha is my wife, let her appear in my dream. Oh, thank you, God. Martha is my wife. Anyway, God, one more test. To confirm that you're the one that showed me Martha in my dream as my wife, then let Martha be the first to call me this morning. Oh, my Martha. Yes, it's you. God, it's you. Going right away to propose to Martha.
So, after I now saw you in my dream, that you were pursuing me, God now said, son. I say, God, what is it again? God now said, Martha will be your wife. I said, Martha. I said, God, you know I don't have money to take care of Martha now. You know, Martha is a big girl. God now says, go first. That when I propose to you, he will give me a job. So I said, okay. And that is why I rush here to come and tell you that God said, you will be my wife.
Sorry to disappoint you. I got engaged last month and my wedding is this weekend.
As I tell you day in and day out, numbers do not lie. Words do, but numbers do not. Let me give you a brief example. As you are embarking on a journey on the 14th day of February to go and meet a friend or anybody you meet along the way, when you use this method, it's going to actually help you. It's going to help you find something that is 99.9% assured, no failure. Everybody is born on a particular day and date in a given year and a month. And all these days, month and days I'm talking of leads to something we call a life path. So you have a life path and you are born on a particular day, on 14th of February. Adds up to 14 is 1 plus 4 equals 5. February is the second month. 5 plus 2 equals 7. 7 is a number of intelligence. But 7 is also an unlucky number when it comes to finding love. So if you are going to find love on a 7th day, on a day that adds up to 7, let me tell you, it's not going to go well for you. It's going to end in tears. But let me dive into this for you to understand clearly. Every sign has two friends and an enemy. And you are most attracted to your enemy sign. Wherever you find yourself, when you are born on a particular day, in a particular month, in a particular year, we have two types of astrology. We have the Chinese astrology and the Western astrology. And I'll dive into both areas a little bit. And I'm also going to talk about numerology as well. For soulmate, let's say somebody is born on the 7th, 25th. 2 plus 5 equals 7. When you are actually born on the 7th, when you are actually born on the 16th, 1 plus 8 equals 7. When you want to find somebody to be with, your soulmate, somebody you can love, date, marry, and all the above, you should find somebody that is born on the 11th, which is a master number. Somebody born on the 11th, or somebody that has a life path equal to 11. 7 stands for knowledge, 11 stands for charisma. When these 7 life path, or somebody born on the 7th, or somebody born on the 11th, or 11 life path, they are soulmates. They should actually be together. When we come to triads in the Chinese astrology, when you are born in the year of the rat, you are supposed to be with a dragon and a monkey. This triad goes perfectly. For somebody born in the year of the ox, it's supposed to be with a snake or a rooster. Right now we are in 2024. 2024 is the year of the dragon. 2016 was the year of the monkey. These are friends. So anybody who is born in the dragon year or in the rat year is going to come top. So look at the AFCON. In the semi-final, we had 3 countries which had their independence in the rat year. Nigeria had their independence in the rat year. DR Congo had their independence in the rat year. And Cote d'Ivoire also had their independence in the rat year. But remember, when the tournament started, Nigeria drew their first game. South Africa also had their republic in the rat year. So the 4 teams that actually went to the semi-final were all born or had something to do with the rat year. That is why in the year of the dragon, they came out. When you are born in the year of the ox, you are supposed to be you are compatible with somebody born in the snake year or the rooster year. Born in the year of the tiger, you are compatible with somebody born in the year of the dog and the horse. When you are born in the year of the cat, going to be compatible with somebody born in the year of the pig and the goat. When you know these things, I'm not going to tell you stop going to church or stop worshiping what you believe in. But I'm telling you these things that when you mold your life around it, life is going to be easier for you. You wouldn't go into that marriage, or you wouldn't say, as we saw in the video, you wouldn't be thinking about stuff. No. People who brought Christianity to us do not joke with these things. They do not joke with numerology and astrology. Let me tell you this. When it comes to Western astrology, when you are born in the year of the Aries, you go with Leo. When you are born in the year of the Taurus, you go with Cancer. Gemini, Aquarius. Cancer, Scorpio. Virgo, Scorpio. Libra, Sagittarius. Listen to this very well. Listen to this. Whatever I'm saying here, I didn't talk about love. I talk about compatibility. Know this. When you tell me you are going to marry because of love, love is a whole different ball game. But when you search for people you are compatible with, you win. For Aries, when you are Aries or a Leo, you are an ideal couple. Ideal couple. Taurus and Cancer have a strong bond. Gemini and Aquarius, you match well. Cancer and Scorpio, you are compatible. Virgo and Scorpio, you are supposed to have fun together. Libra and Sagittarius, you are socially active. Listen to the words I associated with these compatible astrology signs when you are born in such years. I never spoke about love. These people are not supposed to move together. When you are born in the rat year, your enemy is a horse. So when a rat marries a horse, that marriage wouldn't stand. Ox has an enemy of the goat. Tiger has an enemy of the monkey. Cat has the enemy of a rooster. Dragon has an enemy of the dog. And the pig has the enemy of the snake. When you mold your life around these things I'm talking to you about, your daily life is going to be easier. And when your pastor prays for you, when your imam prays for you, or whatever source of penance you are looking for becomes cheap. I wouldn't gatekeep today. Let me give you a piece of advice. Never marry on the 16th, 25th, or on the 7th. It's a bad day to get married to. I'm Ora, and I'm on Club 33, and I'm giving you insights about how to find somebody you want to get married to. I'm out.
Okay, thank you so much, people of God. Talking about love, we need to understand what love means. Love actually is an indescribable feeling that we express towards each other every now and then. And in finding a life partner who will be compatible with you and have a peaceful home, you need to actually understand certain few things I'm going to talk about over here. Number one, we need to understand that love actually has types. And 14th of February being a love day, I believe that a lot of people are going to express different types of love. And so I want to talk briefly about that. We have what we call the erotic love, where people actually come together to have just a sexual satisfaction for each other. That is erotic. Then we have what we call the filial love, where people are in deep friendship. That is philia. Then we have what we call the agape love. That is love unconditional. Then we have love called mania, which is obsessive love. When you think about somebody so much to the point that you begin to see the person in dreams and you begin to see the person in vision, you are obsessed with that person. We have different forms of love, but sometimes, these loves are connected to the kind of temperament we have and the kind of temperament we show. And so we need to understand that when we're talking about the temperament, we have what we call the choleric. The choleric aspect of temperament is someone who actually displays decisiveness, who is authoritative, who is impatient. And we also have what we call the sanguine, somebody who actually loves to have fun, is in club here and there. You have to understand. And we have what we call the melancholic, and we have the phlegmatic. So we display all these kinds of temperament in accordance to love. I believe that on 14th of February, people are going to the beach. They are going for club. They are going to see each other. Ladies will be meeting guys. And some guys, based on the temperament they have, because because of the decision making, they are strong in taking. They can actually take a decision on Valentine's Day, on club sessions, and just go and propose to a certain group of ladies. And at this point, they begin to actually show the kind of love they want to exhibit in that meeting. So I believe that on that 14th February, a lot of people are going to have an erotic love. Love for sex. They are going to just have sex, have fun, and live. And you need to understand, if you want to actually have a good partner, have a good wife or a good husband, someday some have to come. We have to actually dive more into the Bible or into the scripture, following the dictate and the scriptures carefully. People of God, you need to know that the Bible said the other time, God gave a command in the book of Colossians 3 verse 18. He said, husband, love your wife. Love your wife. Husband, love your wife. So you need to understand that when it comes to the things of love, the emotion that we display is not what actually it means. Number one, there are steps you need to follow to ensure that you have a good marriage or you have a good spouse. You need to be first of all compatible. You have to be compatible. Number two, the person you are going for has to believe in your vision. Number three, the person you are going for has to be in the same category of your religion to make the home or to make the marriage peaceful. Because if you are a Muslim and you go and marry a Christian, at the end of the day, it's going to make the home complicated. Understanding might not be there. It's going to take time. Sometimes people actually say we should, it doesn't really matter the religion, but religion matters a lot. Because the changing of a man is not in the capacity of a man, but it is in the capacity of God. So we need to understand that when it comes to the things of marriage, these are steps we need to follow. Let the person believe in your vision. Let the person be compatible with you. Let the person be of your same religion. And let the person be there to encourage you in everything that you do. Thank you.
Depending on the video we just watched, I have a few questions and a few things I want to clear here with what Richard said. One, in the video, communicated to God to see certain signs. Is that a yardstick to find love upon all these things that was happening in the video? Before I come back to my point.
All right. Based on the question of my brother, that is why I was saying that in my introduction, I was talking about the types of love. Love can be mania. can be obsessive. So in that particular video where somebody is dreaming and seeing his required partner, that God should actually speak to him about a particular lady that will be his wife. That is not a criteria, or that shouldn't be a procedure you should present before God in finding your right partner. I believe that that particular guy is actually operating within the region of mania love, obsessive love. He has been obsessed with a particular lady and he's trying to actually talk to God about that lady. But it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that. I think when we become obsessed with love, such things happen.
What I want to tell everybody out there watching this video, if you have an ex, drop her date of birth in the comment section. And I'm going to prove to you that that ex of yours is your enemy. You have enemy signs, you are not compatible. That is why that person became your ex. And another thing I want to tell you is, it's not about love. It's about people you want to be compatible with. Let me tell you this. When you are a guy and you go out during holidays and all that, and you find a girl who has a mole right beneath the mat, that is actually telling you that girl is a sex addict. If you ever dated a girl that has a mole here, right under the mat, the chin, around that place, mark these things down and watch. Because, as I said, the closer you think you are looking, the less you see. But when you stand back and you are watching afar, you see a lot of things going on. Everything has been rendered unto us from our Creator. But we look too closely. Forget about religion. Forget about politics. Forget about your tribe. Forget about your nationality. Look for these things. Because when you meet a white lady and you want to go into a relationship with her, she's going to ask you, what is your zodiac sign? And what are you going to tell her? I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in God. You failed. You should know your zodiac sign. Then she is going to decide, yeah, I'm going to take a leap of faith with this guy. Because when you say your zodiac sign, and she knows definitely that you are not compatible, she wouldn't be with you. Because she knows no matter how much she loves you or he loves you, it's not going to get anywhere. You are going to be exes. So stop praying as the video was showcasing. Stop giving your boyfriends and your fiancés pictures to men of God to look at them and tell you they actually of God, and it doesn't work. My sister, my brother, it doesn't work. Look for these signs I'm talking of. Mold your life together, and after the compatibility, love is going to grow within that compatible relationship. Are you looking for a woman to get divorced with later in the years, or you are looking for a lady that is going to be what? Your comfort, your home. Let me give you this. When a girl is born on the 6th, or a guy is born on the 6th, or has a life part of the 6th, these are the family types. They want to have a family, have children, be together. You understand? These are the people you should be looking for. When a guy goes into marriage and the girl is Aries, or the girl is of Capricorn. Listen, Aries and Capricorn, they are very beautiful people. But let me tell you this, they are gold diggers. They are in for the bag. They can be with you, but they are going to live with something that is precious to you. Thank you.
People of God, before I actually proceed with my statement, I would love to pose a question from what my brother was saying concerning the numerology and stuff, connecting the numbers. For example, the number 7 and the number 11 going to make a beautiful partner. I want to ask a question. If we comes into our world where research has been very minimal, where people are uneducated on a very large scale, how would that be possible? How would that be possible if I go to the villages and I begin to make an estimation of people who haven't gone to school and who are married, talking about this numerology? How is it going to actually connect with good homes and bad homes?
Okay, let me tell you, guys, listen, let me tell you this. Numerology and astrology has been in existence long before Christianity, long before Islam. Our forefathers molded their lives around numerology before all these other things came. So back in the day, our forefathers know when we are supposed to fast, when we are supposed to pray in the middle of the night. During prayer, our forefathers knew when to ask and when not to ask, when to seek for protection and when not to seek for protection, when to seek for new events and new opportunities into our lives and when not to. Do we know that these days? No. So in our villages and wherever we find ourselves, I'm going to advise you that this is the new world. The moment you get this video, just subscribe to this channel, because more that are there to question what you believe in, what you trust, is going to be given to you. And to the comment section, if you get this video and you got married on the 6th, 7th, and 25th, and your wife or the man actually divorced you, just write something down for this to prove, for me to prove a point to everybody watching the video, that numerology, astrology doesn't lie, and we are supposed to mold our lives around it.
Okay, thank you so much. People of God, I want you to understand that when it comes to relationship and marriage, it has been instituted by God from the beginning of time. And so we need to actually go back to the old books and actually begin to understand how relationship and marriages should actually be taken. There have been a lot of misconception about relationships and marriages. A lot have been condemned when it comes to relationships and marriages. Many who are actually deprived or impoverished in their homes are not able to put things in order because of the outside criticism and the kind of things people will say to them. But you know, if you know the Bible, if you know the Word of God clearly, how God actually instituted marriage, and you know things concerning marriage, monogamy, polygamy, and how these things actually work, you'll be confident enough to actually move in the right steps of God to fulfill your marriage right or to fulfill your marriage procedures. What am I trying to say? I'm only saying that when it comes to the matters of marriage and relationship, let us all boil down to the scriptures and understand what God said, because the owner of relationship and marriage was God himself, and he instituted marriage and relationship, and he alone can actually give us the full knowledge and wisdom on how to actually take our relationships and marriage. On 14th of February, people of God, as you go out, do not only go out for erotic love. Go out for and actually search the right partner, the one who is compatible with you, the one who understands you, the one who is there to actually support you, and the one who is there to actually serve God with you in all the things that you do. Thank you so much. Get ready or be prepared for enough knowledge and enough wisdom from this panel from time to time. Thank you.
Club 33 has spoken, and I hope you've taken something from it. These things we are talking about, we are not saying that is the whole truth or is the only truth. Dive into it, learn what you can from it, understand and move your life accordingly. That is the best thing to do. St. Valentine started with the Roman Catholics, and it's a church thing. But upon this all worldly stuff, I'll urge you, be safe and use your number 13, common sense.